Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it is the end of the month, which means it is time for my favourite. So this is everything I've been loving in September. So let's go. Alright, so it looks like a lot. It's not as much as it looks like, I promise. But there is a fair chunk here. So I'm going to just move it all off to the side and just pull stuff in. So I'm going to start off with these gorgeous Planners Anonymous weekly kits. So Sammy has sent these ones to me. They start at 20 bucks a pop. And I'm going to show you one of the ones you wouldn't have seen before. I don't think you would have seen Time to Unwind. They're all very similar in the way that they are set out, like as in the pages and everything. But I think it's fantastic that you can go back and get, oh no, I tore it. Kits that maybe you weren't a subscriber when they came out, so you didn't get these ones. So the ones I've got here, so obviously Getaway and Planner Babe are reasonably new. So if you've been only in the last sort of 6 months, you're going to have these two. Booklover was like last December. Hello Universe and Wild and Free, these two are both reasonably old, and so is Time to Unwind. But Time to Unwind is one of my absolute favourites. I love the lavender in here. So like I said, the format of these is all the same, obviously just the theme is different. So the first page, you've got your 9 boxes. 2 of these are doubles, and these will fit in your Erin Condren Happy Planner sized boxes. And you've got your washi strips, and these are to fit that as well, with your days of the week, your next week cancelled, rescheduled, etc, etc. You've got your little mini note sheets at the top there. You've got a week or a month's worth of numbers. So obviously this is a weekly kit, so it's not going to have more than one set of those. But if you wanted to use this across a whole month, I've definitely made these go across a whole month. These are really great to grab the inserts that match the kit and then be able to use in those. There's a little thought for you. And then I've got some little words in there. It's the weekend, family, finances, etc. Plus some icons, some appointments and some bills due. We've got some more headers, some 1/4 and half boxes, some trackers and some to-dos. Got some boxes in there that give you some more space to write. I want to say more time to write because it's time to unwind. And then you've got your sort of more decorative kind of images as well. So you've got the girl standing up. I still love this one in the bathtub. Just one of my favorites. And then all with the beautiful lavender all through it. So like I said, there are a bunch of them. Go and check out the website. They start at 20 bucks a pop. Again, if you didn't get one of these kits and you love one of these kits, just go and have a look at them because they are beautiful. And you don't have to be a subscriber to get them. There's another bonus for you. So you can buy them whenever you like. You don't have to be a subscriber. Pretty cool. So the next one here is this gorgeous mug. I'm not looking at the washi tape that's in the mug, although that is really cute too. But just the mug itself, this is a kikki.K one. It was sent to me by kikki.K. And when I first got it, I thought, well, that's not really all that great because I don't drink coffee or have hot drinks all that often. But it is seriously the most gorgeous cup. And I just keep it on my desk to keep my favourite washies in. Isn't it just stunning? I just love it. I love the stars. I love the mint. I love everything about it. It is seriously the most gorgeous cup to have on my desk. Loving it. Just need to get like 8 more of them so that they all fit on my desk nicely. While we're talking about pens, we're going to move into a pen. We'll do the pen first. So I got this at the Planner Markets. This was actually part of my workshop that I did with the brush lettering with Andy from Paper Haul. He gave us this as part of it. This is the nicest white gel pen I've ever used. It's a Jelly Roll from Sakura. It is a white gel pen and I just adore it. I have so much issue with my Uniball ones, so to have one that works and that I can actually feel like I can put confidence in will last me when I'm using it. Love it. So absolutely adoring that pen. While we're sort of on pens, I took the plunge into Copics, and you guys are going to see in a couple of weeks I've actually taken a much bigger plunge into Copics. They're just not here yet. But I started off with these 3 browns because I was colouring in a bunch of stuff, and I've actually, in my other favourites, I've got this as well. So this is because I've been die cutting and everything like that, what I tend to do is if I'm going to do one image from a stamp set, I'll stamp out 5 or 6 and cut them all out at once. So I've got a bunch in here that aren't coloured, so I can go through and colour them when I want to, but just so I've got some ready to go. If I need to do a birthday card really quickly, I've got some presents and some hats and bits and pieces in there. So this is just a tackle box from Kmart. That's a favourite as well. I think it was $12. I think it's the large one. Keeps heaps of stuff in there, but the thing I like most, and there are some that have kind of escaped at the bottom, but most of the time I can flip that over and I don't have to worry too much. Not that I do tend to flip it that often, but I do love that. I'm also just going to grab just a bit of, it's not really scrap paper, but it's paper. So the reason I got the brown Copics was because in my collection of alcohol markers, I don't actually have very many brown. I don't have any browns. Like the Aldi ones didn't come with any browns. I'm just going to colour this in wrong colour. Just while I'm talking about this. I'm really not good at this yet, guys, so please don't judge too much about the colouring part. But I don't have too many browns in my Aldi markers. That just seemed to be a colour that didn't come with those, which is unfortunate. I was surviving with kind of making my own shades of brown, but what I found is I really wanted to be able to add in some more browns, especially when I was playing with these reindeers and stuff, because they weren't working with the way I wanted to do it. So this is sort of my first foray into the Copics, and I have got a bunch more coming. I'm just going to do this little bit here just so you can sort of see the shading and bits and pieces. I don't want to be here forever. I will do a video on alcohol marker colouring if you guys want to see it, but just like I said, I'm not an expert yet. I will get there because I'm sure I'm going to be doing this a lot. But I just love the shades that it can give you. So one more little bit. So again, this is not colouring it right, but so you just sort of I put the light one down first and then add a bit of dark and then go back over again with the light, and it just blends out so beautifully. Sometimes you just have to put a bit more in there. But they're just fun. They're just fun to play with. So needless to say, everything's been brown the last couple of weeks because that's the only shade I've got. But I started off with these ones. I bought them from Officeworks. It was $27 something for the 3 of them, which I thought was pretty good. I have trouble finding Copics, but Dawn from Dawn Lewis is getting me some Copics at the moment, so that's kind of fun. And then I saw an image on Instagram, and if I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen now, of a lady who did a birthday card using a bunch of balloons. And at the time, I couldn't find the balloons I wanted, so I went back looking through my collection and realised that this was the only plan on it that I didn't have, so I got this one. This is the Lawn Fawn Plan on It birthday stamp set, which has this little balloon which has got a mask on it, but it also has this cute little party hat, and I love putting party hats on my animals. So this is, again, and all my favourites are kind of interlinked this month. If you saw my live, you would have seen this. I'm really loving putting party hats on my Lawn Fawn animals at the moment. I don't know why, but I think they look amazing. That cute one with the dinosaur. I even stuffed him up and he still looks cute. But I've just been loving doing it. And then this one, because it comes with the balloons and the strings and bits and pieces, it's just a really good one to have to add a little bit of birthday to basically anything I've got. It's a very clever little stamp set. It doesn't come with a die, which is unfortunate, but absolutely fantastic. Love that kit. This was the one that she did have, which was the Let's Celebrate kit. Simply Celebrate, sorry. It comes with a set of candles, the birds, the flowers, the stars, this little flower one, Let's Celebrate, and then the balloons. And it comes with the matching dies, and it cuts it out as one big item. So that's really cool because it gives you this cute kind of effect of one big thing. So this one I just did with like blue shades of my Tombos and just put happy birthday. This one with the star, really simple. That's just one die cut, one color, and a little bit of my Uniquely Creative glitter pen on the top. Really easy, take like 5 minutes and you've got yourself a birthday card or a thank you card or whatever card. Really, really fast. Just fantastic. This is another little love from Kmart. I think it cost me like maybe $4. This is kind of a little notebook that I just chuck in my bag, and I kind of, when I think of an idea for a card or something, I just kind of sketch it out. So it's just so I don't forget them. Some of them I've done. That was my little sketch for my P week that I did a few weeks ago. That one's a donut card that I made for Ryan for his birthday. So some of them I have actually made. Others are just there waiting to be made when I've got time. But for a $4 book from Kmart, I think it was $4, something similar. It's just keeping everything together, and it's got that nice sort of thick sketch paper, which also doesn't bleed through too badly when I'm playing with my stamps. It does a little, but not too much. Okay, last one. This one's an oldie but a goodie. Now this is the 1, 2, 3 punch board from We Are Memory Keepers, because I have been making a lot of cards, that means I've been making a lot of envelopes. And this just is fantastic for doing that. It makes envelopes, bows, and boxes, but I don't actually think I've ever made a bow or a box. I just make the envelopes. So easy. You get the app on your phone. I'll just grab my phone. You get the little app. It comes on here. Where is it? There it is. It's called Envelope Generator. You put in the long width and the short width of your card in centimeters or in inches. You hit generate. It tells you where you need to punch it. It's so easy. It's so simple, and the envelopes always look absolutely fantastic. So that's one of my favorites. You can get that from Spotlight. I know you can get it from a bunch of other places, but Spotlight is where I got mine. I think you can get it from Craft Online, a couple of other places, but really, really cool to be making your own envelopes. So that is it for my favourites for September. Again, more stamps than anything else, but that's what I'm loving. So I'm just going to keep bringing you what I'm loving. Expect to see Copics very, very soon. The Copics are coming. It's like the, what is it? Is it the English are coming? Is that the big thing they called out? Ryan's nodding at me. They're coming, and I'm scared of the hole I'm falling down, but at the same time so excited to have them, because I keep looking at all these wonderful cards that people make and I go, I want to do that, and they all seem to come from the Copics. So I'm going to give them a good old shot. I'll bring all that investigatory kind of stuff to you as I go. Let me know if there's anything from this video that you'd like to see more of, see a bit more information on. I would happily make some cards using this Simply Celebrate if you guys wanted to see that, because they are really, really easy to make. And you make a bunch of them all at the same time. So that is it for this month's favourites. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure you're following me on all of my socials so you don't miss any future videos from me. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic, fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!